Hello everyone and welcome to 3Cars YouTube channel. Before I start, I wanna say thank you for them who watch my video, and if you like it, I really do my best. If you like it, please press like and type some comment, and if you like it, subscribe. Thank you for attention. Let's go to news. New Mini Cooper but old platform. At the moment, the Mini Cooper can be purchased either electric or with an internal combustion engine. The electric cars was developed from scratch together with the Chinese company Great Wall, and the traditional Mini is also produced by BMW. The design of the cars is very similar to each other. The canonical round headlights remain, as well as the now triangle taillights. Compared to the previous body, the dimensions have not changed much. Inside, the 5-door Mini Cooper also copied its 3-door brother. The main feature is a round screen of the multimedia system. Below is a block with the buttons and handles. There is no separate dashboard, everything you can see is a head-up display. The trunk volume of the 5-door model is 275 liters, with the seats folded it's 925 liters. The Mini Cooper C is equipped with a 1.5 turbocharger 3-cylinder engine, 156 horsepower. The Mini Cooper S has a 2 liters turbocharger 4-cylinder engine, 204 horsepower. In both cases, the model is equipped with a 7-speed robotic gearbox with 2 clutches. Front-wheel drive only. European dealers are already accepting orders for the new 5-door Mini Coopers. In Germany, for example, price start at 32,000. A 3-door cars are now cost from 31,000 and the electric version from 35,000. Sales of 5-door cars should start by the end of the summer. Large Lynk Co Z10 sedan from Geely and Volvo will have all-wheel drive. The sedan becomes the first all-electric model of the joint brand. In China, sales will start before the end of this year. Previously, the model was known as a Zero, but it will go on the sale under the name the Z10. Let me remind you that the Lynk & Co is a joint project between Geely and Volvo, a Swedish company that was bought by the Chinese. The new product will be the 9th joint model and the first full electric car. Almost all other cars have a hybrid version. Z10 is a sedan with frameless doors and retractable spoiler on the trunk lid. The 4-door is based on the SIA platform. The Z10 may have an air suspension. The exterior of the Z10 is designed in the current corporate style. SUVs have already been released in this style, like Lynk 08, Lynk 06, as well on the Lynk 07 sedan. Although for the Z10 the design of the headlights has been slightly changed and the rear lights of the Z10 can change their colors. Future. Inside, the car looks like all electric cars. A large screen in the center of the car and an unusual steering wheel. The list of equipment also includes a head-up display, wireless charging, a glass roof, a facial recognition system, heated and ventilated seats and a massager. Of course, Z10 has all the latest electronic assistance. They haven't talked about engines and batteries yet. We only know that the expensive version of the Z10 will have 2 engines and all-wheel drive. Acceleration, like all expensive electric cars, will be about 3-4 seconds. All characteristics of the Z10 will be revealed later. Sales in China will start this year. We'll see. BMW 2 Series Coupe and M2 sports car ready for production. BMW introduced the current generation second series Coupe G42 series in 2021 and its sport version G87 series appeared in 2023. Now the company has brought both cars to the 2025 model year. Changes affected the exterior and interior, and in the case of the M version also technically. But there are such minor changes that they are almost invisible. The model will now be available in new colors. Amazing! They also added several wheel rim design options. For the M package, they added new optics, a spoiler, and all sorts of stuff like a red or blue brake calipers. The appearance of the BMW M2 has remained virtually unchanged. They added a little bit of this and a little bit of that so that it could be sold as a new model. Nothing changed. In the cabin of the updating cars, a modified front panel with other ventilation deflectors appeared. And there were also fewer physical buttons. The M240i now has a new sport steering wheel with a different spoke design and a red mark in the center. Heated sport seats and several new trim options have also been provided for the model. The almost 13 inches dashboard and 15-inch multimedia touchscreen look the same. The same changes affected the interior of the BMW M2. Buyers will be offered optional M-carbon bucket seats, which help reduce the weight of the car. The BMW M240i xDrive Coupe is powered by a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine, produced like 374 horsepower. Accelerating from 0 to 60 is 4.3 seconds. The most basic 218 model will have 156 horsepower, almost 9 seconds to 60. The next model, the 220i, already has 184 horsepower, from 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds. The 230i will have 245 horsepower, almost 5 seconds to 60. In Germany, there is also a car with a diesel engine. The 220d will have 190 horsepower. Unfortunately, passenger cars with diesel engine are sold extremely rarely in the American market. All cars will come with an 8-speed Steptronic transmission. The BMW M2 Coupe has the same 3-liter 6-cylinder inline engine under hood. Its output has increased by 20 horses and now amounts to 480 horsepower. Basically, that's all that can be said. Production started in August of this year at a plant in Mexico. The company noted that the most important markets will be the United States, Germany, China, Great Britain, and Japan. Budget hatchback Fiat Grande Panda shown in a photo. The full premiere of the Grande Panda will take only in July 11, when Fiat will celebrate the 125th anniversary of its founding. The cross hatchback will be the firstborn of Fiat's new global family of budget cars, which will also include a pickup truck, a liftback, and a crossover. The fact that the next generation Fiat Panda will become the founder of a new family of budget cars was announced by Fiat CEO Oliver Franciscus in February this year at the Geneva Motor Show. It's not yet clear whether all cars in this family will bear the Panda name with any prefix, but it's clear that they will have a common style and a common platform. The new Fiat style was published last year. It is an aesthetic combined with a modular approach and modern, environmentally friendly materials. All models of the new budget family will have the same interior with a front panel, but the configuration of each car can be customized using add-ons models and replacement trim parts. The design of the Fiat Grande Panda imitates the first generation Panda hatchback, which was sold back in 1980 and became one of the most popular and affordable Fiat models in the history of the brand. Under the headlines you can see sloping lines, that is a Fiat brand has installed its most recognizable emblem. Also, the main identifier of the brand remains the large Fiat letters, like all brands now. In turn, the Panda name is made in large letters on the sides and on the taillight and roof rails. The Stellantis press service has not yet announced anything about the Grande Panda platform, but from an official source it is known that this is a budget global smart car platform, and the new Citroën C3 has already been built on this platform. In addition to Europe, Grande Panda will be sold in Africa and the Middle East. Other details will have wait until July 11. Fiat new budget family is aimed at competing with the Dacia brand, which belongs to the Renault group. Outside Europe, the Dacia brand is practically uncommon. In South America and other countries, its models are sold under the Renault brand. Fiat is simpler in this sense. Everyone knows it everywhere. The Panda hatchback of the third generation, which has been produced since 2011, is not going to leave yet. It recently received another update and is planned to be sold at least until 2027. New Dacia Bigster first images. I will start to introduce you to European brands which are not sold in the USA. Today it will be a Renault or a Dacia, depending on where it is sold. Bigster will be the new and also the largest model in the line of the Romanian brand, owned by Renault. Now it exists only as a form of concept, which was present at the beginning of 2021. People who took spy photos and videos said that the design will be very similar to the third generation Duster SUV. Moreover, superimposition of photographs of Bigster prototypes on Duster shows that in many details the crossovers are virtually identical. They share the same wheelbase, door and wheel arch contours, and door handle placement. Most likely, Bigster will be an extended 7-seat version. The Bigster will be built on the same CMF-B platform as other new Dacia models, including the third generation Duster. The premiere of the new product is expected during this year. The FangChengBao Leopard 3 crossover from BYD appeared in production form. BYD launched the premium brand FangChengBao last year and has already published the first photo of the production version of the Leopard 3 SUV. It will have two electric motors. It is expected that the car will enter the market before the end of this year. The FangChengBao brand was launched as a global brand, but is currently only represented in China. FangChengBao will produce only electric and plug-in hybrid cars. Its model line is divided into two branches. Leopard is SUV, crossover and pickups, and Super, it's like sport cars. The debut model of the FangChengBao brand was the Leopard 5 hybrid SUV, which entered the Chinese market in November last year. In the first 4 months of 2024, more than 13,000 units were sold in China, which is not bad considering the high price. Leopard 5 cost from $40,000. Other new FangChengBao products have not yet entered the market, but 3 of them were announced: the Leopard 3, which I am talking about, and the 2-seater Super 9 Roadster. Look at this body, it's just wow! The SUV Leopard 8 was also announced. This is a big car. Most likely it will also be popular outside of China. Leopard 3 will only have an electric version with 2 motors. The power of the front electric motor is 150 horsepower, the rear one is 272 horsepower. The battery capacity and range one on charge have not yet been disclosed. Acceleration to 60 like almost 5 seconds. The interior of the Leopard 3 has not yet been declassified. It is expected that the minimum price of Leopard 3 in China will be around $30,000. Hispano Suiza Carmen Sagrera. Revived 5 years ago, the Spanish company Hispano Suiza has unveiled the third iteration of its electric two-seater supercar Carmen named Sagrera. The original Hispano Suiza company was founded on June 14, 1904, making it exactly 120 years old today. The founding fathers of Hispano Suiza are considered to be the Spaniard Damian Mateo, I apologize for my pronunciation, and the Swiss Mark Birkigt. Before the Second World War, the company successfully competed with the Bentley, Bugatti, Maybach and Rolls-Royce, then was fragmented and ceased to exist in its original form. The modern company Hispano Suiza Cars was revived by Miguel Mateo, the great-grandson of Damian Mateo. Its first model was the electric supercar Carmen, named after Miguel's mother and Damian's granddaughter Carmen. Hispano Suiza Carmen debuted in the spring of 2019 at the Geneva Motor Show. A year later, the Carmen Boulogne version was presented with a modified design and improved technical characteristics. The company produced and sold 19 copies of Carmen, priced from €1.5 million, and 5 copies of Carmen Boulogne, priced from €165 million. And now the third model, Carmen Sagrera, has been released. Sagrera is one of the areas of Barcelona where the Hispano Suiza company built its first factory in 1907. The car looks very futuristic. The body is carbon fiber. The interior looks like all-expensive supercar. At the rear there are four electric motors with a total power of 1115 horsepower. Accelerates to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Wow! Independent suspension made of heavy-duty military steel. Carbon ceramics brakes disc. Ideal weight distribution, and for all this brilliance they are asking for a modest €2.5 million, and the weight is about 9 pounds. Well, knowing this life. Thank you for today, it's all news. If you like, please press like, subscribe and type some comments. Thank you.